This video is sponsored by...
My name's Joe Harp. This is Wings and Reins Equine Refuge in Devine, Texas. Well, I used to do show jumping in England. I started when I was about 8 years old. And when you're around horses, anytime you're around the horse industry, you're going to see abuse. And I actually saved my first horse when I was 12 years old. And so I caught somebody had a horse tied up to a fence and was beating the dickens out of it. And I couldn't tolerate it. And I ended up taking that horse home with the help of my dad. And I always said that after I finished competing that I wanted to open a horse rescue. And it took me many, many years, but when I turned 40, I made it happen. So it's always been a dream of mine to do this. When I moved here, I kind of got away from horses for a while, had my family, and I was in an accident. And I had RSD before that, which is a rare nerve disease, and it was in remission. Well, I got in an accident that brought it back out of remission, and so I wasn't able to work or do anything. And I was pretty much just sitting around the house, feeling sorry for myself, trying to figure out why this was going on. And the gentleman that I bought my hay from called me and said, "Hey Joe, I've got 4 ponies that are really badly abused. I need your help." And so that's kind of what started it. Horses are really cool. They're not like humans. Humans judge by what they see. Horses don't judge by what they see. Don't care what you look like. Don't care if you're short, fat, ugly, or whatever. They see the true person, and they're just amazing to work with. People always say I'm saving the horses. They're saving me just as much as I'm saving them. The disease got so bad at one point that I nearly lost both my legs. And I'm supposed to stay in bed, I'm supposed to use wheelchairs and everything, and I'm like, no, that's not going to happen. So every day, twice a day, I get out, I come down here and I take care of the horses, and it keeps my legs strong, and as you can tell, I still have them and I plan on keeping them. So we're helping each other out. I look at what I do as I'm the voice for all of these horses. They can't speak for themselves, and we run completely off of donations and volunteers. Nobody gets paid to work here. It's all through fundraising, and we try to find sponsors and everything we can. The next horse we help, which we're in the process of helping another horse, will be 200. One of the interesting stories is Hopscotch, who we got a call from Atascosa Sheriff that they had found her on the road and she had a bad leg, so they called us, and my husband and I hooked up a trailer and go out there. We find her and her leg is broke. I mean, it's just completely sideways. When horses are really badly hurt, mentally or physically, for some reason they just trust me, and I'm able to do things with them that a lot of people can't. Horses aren't like dogs and cats where they can run around on 3 legs. They need all 4 of them. And there's an old way, something I used to do way back, very old school way, of where they put a cast on and they put a floating, it's kind of like a crutch. We talked about it a lot, whether it was the right thing to do because we didn't want her suffering in any way. And he goes, I don't know if this is going to work. He said, the only thing he said, she needs a lot of prayer. So I posted her story on Facebook like I do every horse we get in, and I asked people to pray, and it was absolutely amazing. So far she has over 9,600 people praying for her. All these people just came together, and what's amazing about that is that pony is not worth $100. It doesn't matter what it's worth. It's just all these people that came together to save a little pony that just stole everybody's heart. Hi, I'm Joe Harp, and the sign says Devine.